Informed Scuba Diving's back at the World Travel Market at London's Excel, and we're talking to Ralph Higgs, the Director of Tourism for the Turks and Caicos. Hello there.
Hello. Hi, Simon.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure here. Absolute
What can you
pleasure.
tell us about the Turks and Caicos for diving?
Well, Turks and Caicos is considered one of the best dive destinations in the Caribbean, perhaps indeed in the world. We have the third largest barrier reef system in the world, and miles of coral reefs for visitors to explore. So it is truly, truly one of the best kept secrets for diving in the Caribbean.
Now, one of the main attractions, I suppose, is from December to April.
Yes, December to April, from time immemorial, we have been having the humpback whales come down in the waters off the Turks and Caicos to calf and to mate, and we encourage people to come and see it. It's a spectacular sight.
But they're not the only species of whales that you see offshore, are they?
No, they're not, but these are the largest species that visit the islands, and in huge numbers.
I gather they go to settle about 30 miles away from the island?
They go down to the shore banks, which is just about 30 miles south of Salt Cay, an easy day trip to go and do whale watching. And of course we have liverboard boats that follows the whales to their nesting and mating place.
I can see behind us some lovely large fan coral.
Absolutely beautiful, and they are found throughout the waters of the Turks and Caicos.
And what else is down there for us to see?
Well, a tremendous amount of things for you to see, Simon. It is virgin territory down there. The waters have not been overfished or overexploited, so it is still virgin territory. You can see everything in Turks and Caicos. Big manta rays, all kinds of tropical fish and coral. It's beautiful.
Now, you dive yourself, don't you?
I'm a diver for many years and thoroughly enjoy diving in Turks and Caicos.
When did you start diving?
A long time ago, Simon. I was certified in 1983.
It's quite some time ago, so diving's changed a bit since then.
It has changed quite a bit since then, and of course, living in the Caribbean, you sometimes don't get out as much as you'd like, but certainly snorkeling and diving, they're good things to do in Turks and Caicos. And if when I don't have the time to go diving, I would go snorkeling, and visibility is always great. So any day, 99% of the times, it's a good day to either dive or snorkel in the Turks and Caicos.
And you've got some good dive centres there?
Some great dive centres with modern equipment, and people can thoroughly enjoy the diving world of Turks and Caicos.
Now, apart from the underwater wildlife, you've actually got quite a fair bit of, well, unusual wildlife as well, with lizards.
Well, yes, we have rock iguanas that outnumber us in terms of population. There are more rock iguanas in Turks and Caicos Islands than there are people. We have a lot of national parks and sanctuaries, and these animals are found primarily in our parks and sanctuaries, our land-based parks and sanctuaries.
And you've got some caves that we can visit too?
We have some caves. In fact, we have one of the largest cave systems in the Caribbean, in the Middle Caicos Kong Bar Cave. Very much unexploited, and we encourage people to go there and engage in light adventure.
Okay, so we're out diving, having a great time. What's there for our partners to do if they don't dive? Well,
I think there are a lot of activities that your partners can enjoy. On Providenciales, there are museums they may wish to visit. They can engage in the casino life. There are some fabulous restaurants, or you can just take a rental car and just go exploring the islands.
And what about the accommodation? What sort of accommodation is available for us to stay in?
First-class accommodation, absolutely first-class accommodation, from all-inclusive resorts to boutique inns and cottages spread out across Providenciales and Grand Turk and throughout the islands.
When's the best time of year maybe to come and see you?
Truly a year-round destination, Simon, truly a year-round destination. Never crowded, so whenever you come, the visibility will be good, the crowds would be manageable or more than manageable, and it's always easy to get to.
And where exactly are the Turks and Caicos?
The Turks and Caicos is situated just south of the Bahamas chain of islands. In fact, geographically, it's a part of the Bahamas chain of islands, but it's a sovereign country. It's a British overseas territory, but it has its own government.
So easy to get to?
Absolutely. And we tend to encourage people to fly to Turks and Caicos, certainly on a direct flight, or if they wish to go to New York, make it a 2-center holidays, perhaps do a day or two in New York and hop down to Turks and Caicos Islands for a few days. That may be an easier way to get to Turks and Caicos.
So if anyone wants to know more information and they're on the internet, where should they go?
Yes, we have a website, and the address is www.turksandcaicostourism.com. And if you were to visit the site, you will see all that I told you would be found on the site. All about flights and things to do on the islands will be available at that site.
Lovely. Well, thanks very much for talking to us, Ralph.
Thank you.